telling you what it is. I'm telling you what the fuck it is, right? So next topic, let's move on, right? Next topic, we're talking about Donald J. Trump, right? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Right here. Trump. I love the smell of deportations in the morning. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. So those of you not tracking, Trump done changed the Department of Defense to Department of War. So it went from DOD to DOW. You know what I'm saying? DO. Let me look this shit up on YouTube real quick. Right?
The Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. You get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same.
All right, behind me here, you're looking at live pictures of inside the Oval Office, where just moments ago, President...
The chat, what's the rate on this right here? I think I might throw a Pokeball. Pokeball.
Trump signed an executive order
changing
the
name
of the...
This is Keynes right here. Big though, top though, Secretary of War. not Secretary of the Department of Defense, this is Secretary of War.
Department of Defense to the Department of War. Let's listen in.
Dan, and we've been talking about this Department of War. So we won the First World War, we won the Second World War, we won everything before that and in between, and then we decided to go woke and we changed the name to Department of Defense. So we're going Department of War, and I'd like to ask our Secretary of War to say a few words. Pete Hegseth. I think it's a much more appropriate name, especially in light of where the world is right now. We have the strongest military in the world. We have the greatest equipment in the world. We have the greatest manufacturers of equipment.
Ain't not capping either. We got the greatest, nigga. He ain't capping.
By far, there's nobody to even compete. And you see that with this and so many other things. The Patriots are the best. Every element of the military, we make the best by far. So, Pete, I'd like to ask you and maybe Dan Raisin-Cane to say a few words, please. Mr. President.
This was just moments ago inside the Oval Office with President Donald.
The Department of War. And then the motherfucker like Trump said this shit, bro. Where is it at? On Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Telling niggas to prepare. So, yo. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. When they're going in. They're going in. They already been going into different cities. You know, he got troops and all that, all types. This is what the military is supposed to be. I know that. Because in the military, it says domestic. Not domestic, international motherfucking threats. Never really emphasizes on domestic. Right? They really emphasizes on domestic. So it's about time. This is my personal opinion. It's about time these Negroes, blacks and Hispanics, all alike, it's about that time they get eradicated. I agree with DJ T to eradicate these Negroes and Hispanics all the way. Right? My personal opinion is this, right? I'm even advising law enforcement to, or the troops, that any Negro or Hispanic be eliminated on sight if they committed any type of crime or if they involved in any type of fuckery that is not good for society. I'll prove it. Eliminate any Negro or Hispanic that is not involved, that is not in cahoots with anything positive towards society. Eliminate them, get rid of them. It's my personal opinion. Right? Niggas that know me know my stance, they know where I stand. And I'm not talking about eliminate them, put them in jail. I'm talking about needle. I'm talking about needle. I'm talking about gas chamber. Things of that nature. He's selling weed on the block. Needle. Needle. Give him the needle. Take him in. 2 days later, public needle. Give him the needle. Weapon or carrying any type of firearm. Needle. Talking back to law enforcement and being disobedient or provocative to the point where the law enforcement has to pull out the arm or the firearm. Needle. Give them the needle. That's how I'm moving, bro. Walking around with no real destination but just spinning the block. Needle. Give them the needle. Yeah, fuck Justin. Fuck putting him in jail. He gonna come back out and do it and still destroy his community. He gonna come back out and still destroy the community. What's the whole point, man? What the fuck is the whole point of this shit? Give that nigga the needle. Give him the needle. Involved in any type of crime or fighting or causing any ruckus in the public view, needle. Talking back to law enforcement, needle. Committing any type of crime, needle. Driving past the motherfucking a speed limit in a Durango or a motherfucking Hellcat, needle. Give out the needle. And all of this shit is staged, put it out on TV. On TV for everybody to see. Needle. Needle. Needle to vein. To the strongest vein that you know is going to circulate the fastest in his body in regards of the chemical production that causes niggas to die. Give him the needle, bro. Give him the motherfucking needle. I agree with Donald J. Trump on this one. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this woke shit. Department of Defense. Defense. We're defending ourselves. No, nigga, it's called attack mode, nigga. Nigga, when I do what I do, nigga, I'm roasting niggas and I'm going to war with niggas in regards of like shaming niggas and breaking them down to the T, and I'm roasting niggas like a motherfucker. Yo, bro, ain't no defense behind this bitch, bro. It's straight attack. Yo, why are we the Department of Defense and not the Department of Attack? Defense sounds vulnerable. You're a bitch waiting to be rescued behind some shit. Now, fuck all that. Department of War. Let's go to war. Sounds better. Yo, nigga, it's war. Instead of you, nigga, it's defense. What you mean, nigga? That sounds pussy as fuck. I don't even sound like niggas I can even take seriously. But Department of War sounds more etiquette. Sounds better than the Department of Defense. You see what I'm saying, Jack? Sounds way better. I like the sound of it. What do you guys think? I like the Department of War more than the Department of Defense. Shout out DJ T, man. He's really making some changes around this bitch. Is he the most perfect guy? Does he say the most perfect things? Does it rub people the wrong way? Of course. Of course. Of course it does, right? But it's DJ T. It's DJ T, right? But okay. Yo, chat. We got stories.